This week we'll see the almost complete roster of technology-focused UPS, consumer electronics companies, multinational conglomerates, and the world's tech press corps descend on Las Vegas for a week of excess, energy and excitement. Actually, not every tech reporter. Once more I'll be sitting at home, content in my choice to go left when everyone else feels the need to be forced to go to the right. It won't be hard to replicate the CES experience here in Scotland. I'd ask the bank to increase my mortgage fivefold, but just for this month I'd leave all my food out for 2 hours under a very hot light before eating. I'd only allow myself to drink Pepsi or Sierra Mist, and I'd lock away all a really nice tea in the kitchen before locking the kitchen. Or I could change my mind and fly to Vegas. I could decide to see all the set-piece presentations where I'll learn exactly what is written in the emailed press release that is sent to the writers back at their keyboards in offices hundreds of miles away from the press conferences, and those at the press events will have no WIFI to write up the release. I could prowl the exhibition floor space for that elusive next big thing, or I could realize that next big thing is only taking private meetings with a handful of reporters who have already agreed coverage. More than any other technology conference, CES places far too many demands on everyone involved to simply conform to the event or be eaten alive. It's utterly jam-packed, and as a result the opportunity to critically talk about products is lost in a rush to block and cover while moving on to the next product a few yards down the hallway, pausing only to capture a quick product shot, quote, soundbite, or initial impression colored by the marketing teams buzzing around anyone with a press badge. CES asks that everyone's product cycle syncs up to the same deadline of early January so they can each have something new to show off, or they will somehow be seen to be left behind in the ensuing rush of publicity. While the major companies do their best to sidestep this Microsoft joined Apple's not playing anymore stance in 2013, other players have little choice but to rock up with something that they can shout about, hoping they can shout the loudest, and maybe get a few paragraphs of online coverage. As for the online coverage, the expectation is that CES will be comprehensively covered by every publication, resulting in a flood of coverage that makes it more difficult for individual stories to break through, more difficult for products to be noticed organically, and more difficult for anything to cut through the hundreds of thousands of stories, blog posts, and social media entries from the show. Long ago I said no and declined my invite to this party. Every year it takes me only a few minutes to confirm once more that my decision was correct. And every year I set up a simple macro that says thank you for your email, I will not be attending CES, because even the PR teams assume every tech journalist is going to Vegas.